That caravan that left Medina on 27th or 28th or 29th of Rajab, that caravan that went to Makkah, that caravan that left Makkah towards Iraq, Hussein ibn Ali was all the time surrounded by those few companions that he had with him. And all the time they were assuring him that so far as we are alive, no one will be able to do you any harm. That caravan in which the daughter of Ali, the daughter of Fatima Az-Zahra, the family of the Prophet, Zainab, Kulsum, Suqayna, Ruqayya, Rabab, Atika, and the rest of them were fully protected. And all the time the companions were around, and there was that sense of security, there was that sense of protection all around them. With all the difficulties that they faced on the way from Medina to Makkah, and from Makkah to all those stations that they crossed up to the time when they reached Karbala, the difficulties were all shared together. There was all the time, however, that sukoon, there was that sense of security, that Hussein ibn Ali was with them, Abbas was with them, Akbar was there, Qasim was there, the youths of Bani Hashim were there, all along up to the time when they reached Karbala. And Habib ibn Madahir, Zuhair ibn Kain, Muslim ibn Awsaja, Burair al-Hamadani, all the companions were all the time helping Imam Hussein to bring about peace if he could with the forces of Yazid. All the efforts to explain to them that they were doing injustice to the son of the Prophet, all along, it failed. And finally, the night of Ashur was the night in which the companions of Imam Hussein, in company of Imam Hussein, spent the whole night in worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When the day of Ashur dawned, Imam Hussein led the prayers of Subh. And as soon as the prayers of Subh were over, they all were now prepared for the ultimate supreme sacrifice. Imam Hussein had very few. The minimum number that is mentioned of those who are with him is 72. Maximum is 250. Imam Hussein divided his army into three parts. There was the left wing, which was under the command of Habib ibn Mazahir. And then there was the right wing that was under the command of Zuhair ibn Kain. Imam Hussein gave the standard bearer, the alam, to Abbas ibn Ali, and himself and the family of the Prophet were in front of the khayma, guarding the khayma. Umar ibn Saad called his forces and told them to be ready to attack the forces of Imam Hussein. Umar ibn Saad then came forward, took an arrow and shot it towards Imam Hussein and said, "O people, be witness that I am the first person who started this battle against Hussein ibn Ali." With that, the forces of Yazid attacked the companions of Imam Hussein. These brave soldiers, only few of them, they managed to beat back the forces of Yazid. But When the forces of Yazid had gone away, there were at least 50 companions of Imam Hussein who had already been martyred. Then those who are left, they tried to keep the forces of Yazid far away. Every time 2 or 3 of the companions would go fight and give their lives. By the time of Zohar, the forces of Yazid had come very, very close to where Imam Hussein and his companions were. Abu Thamama Saidawi comes forward and says, Yabna Rasulillah, I know very soon we are all going to be killed. But this is the time of the prayers of Zohar. Can we all pray the prayers of Zohar behind you? Imam Hussein praised Abu Thamama and said, may Allah regard you among those who establish the prayers on his own time. Oh Habib, go ask the forces of Yazid to give us just that time that we can pray our Zohrain. Habib went in front of the forces of Yazid and asked for the time to be given to them so that they could pray the prayers of Asr, Zohar and Asr. Hasin bin Namir called out, what prayers are you going to pray? Your prayers are not acceptable. Habib said, your prayers are accepted. And that of the son of Fatima Az-Zahra, the son of Ali ibn Abi Talib, the grandson of the Prophet, his prayers are not accepted. Habib asked for permission to go and fight on the way of Allah. He was allowed to go. Imam Hussein praised the prayers of Khawf. In front of him stand Sa'id and Zuhair ibn Kain, so that all the arrows that are being thrown, they take it on their bodies. They become the shield. Imam Hussein and those few people who are left prayed the prayers of Zohrain under the prayers of fear. As soon as the namaz is over, Habib ibn Mazahir is martyred. Sa'id falls down and he gives his way. Zuhair is attacked and he gives his life. Now it is the turn of the children of Bani Hashim. The children of Aqil go and they are martyred. The children of Imam Hassan are martyred. The brothers of Abbas are all martyred. Ali Akbar is martyred. Abbas is martyred. Hussein is left on his own. Imam Hussein is now all alone. And this is the time when Imam Hussein now goes to all the khayma. He goes to the tent of the Sahaba and looks there. There's no one left. He goes in the tent of the children of Bani Hashim. They are all empty. All have gone. And this is the time when Imam Hussein now goes to the battlefield. He goes to the battlefield. He drives the forces of Yazid. Then he comes back to make sure that the khaya, that the ladies are fully protected. Imam Hussein goes and comes back. Then this is the now final visit of Imam Hussein. He comes and he calls out, Ya Zainabu wa ya Kulsum, ya Sukainatu wa ya Rubab, alaykunna minni salam. O Zainab, O Kulsum, O Sukaina, O the family of the Prophet, these are my final salutation to you. This is the last time I'm talking to you. Just imagine the impact that this must have on the lives of those ladies of the house. Just to give you an example of how this family lived. There is a narrator who used to be a neighborhood, live in the neighborhood of Amirul Mu'mineen in Kufa. He says that I'm told that Amirul Mu'mineen had about 17 to 18 daughters. But for all those 3 years that I was in the neighborhood, I never saw any daughter of Ali coming out of the house. Those are the daughters of Ali today in Karbala. Now they are being left alone. It was only yesterday. It was just yesterday night that Habib, Zuhair, Muslim, Burer, Nafi bin Hila, all of them had come and had told all ladies of the house, we are here. We will protect you. Where are they now? They are all sleeping. As a matter of fact, this is the time when Imam Hussein remembers them. He calls them also. Ya Habib, Ya Muslim, Ya Zuhair, where are you? You are all supporting me. Then he says, I know. You are sleeping in the lap of death, and I will soon join you. This is all the ladies here now. They all come. Zainab comes forward, kisses the hands of Imam Hussein. Oh brother, after you, who is there for us? Imam Hussein consoles her, Zainab. Now you will take my place. Zainab, Sajjad, Ali Zainul Abidin is sick. You'll have to take care of him. You'll also have to take care of the family. Zainab, there is a long way for you to go. My sister, have sabr. Now you will be in charge of this family. Zainab assures him, brother, from now onwards, I will do sabr. Bye, brothers, I will do sabr. Then Imam Hussein, accompanied by Hazrat Zainab, goes in the tent where Sayyidul Sajidin, Ali ibn al-Hussein, is sleeping. He is sick. Imam Hussein goes there and calls out his son. Imam Zainul Abidin reports that at first, when I opened my eyes, I thought there was a bird standing in front of me. What does it mean? Imam Hussein's body was all filled with arrows. Zainul Abidin opens his eyes and asks, oh father, what has happened? Where is my uncle Abbas? Zainab Habibi looks at Imam Hussein. What reply is he going to give this sick son? He says, oh my son, your uncle has been martyred. Then he asks, where is Zuhair? Where is Muslim? Where is Burer? They say, all of them have been martyred. Oh my son, now it is me and you. Both of us are left. I also now have come to bid you farewell, my son. You will now be in charge of this family. Zainul Abidin asks his Aunt Zainab, support me to sit. Zainul Abidin is supported. Then he says, oh aunt, give me a stick and give me a sword. She asks, oh my son, what will you do with the stick? What will you do with the sword? He says, I will go to support my father. I will go to the battlefield. Imam Hussein says, my son, you are now the Imam of the time. The world cannot survive with the Imam of the time. You will now be the Imam. Oh Zainul Abidin, it would have been easy for you to fight and get killed here. And then the jihad that you will have to fight now in the bazaar of Kufa, in the court of Ibn Ziyad, in the bazaar of Sham, in the court of Yazid ibn Muawiyah. Oh my son, Imam then teaches his son a dua. Oh my son, when you are in difficulties, read these dua. Allah will support you. You will be able to get through all these difficulties. Imam Hussein then comes out of the Khaybar. It is at this time when he is now bidding farewell to the ladies and is about to leave. Umar ibn Saad tells his forces, this is a good opportunity to attack Hussein. He is busy bidding farewell to the ladies, and therefore attack him. And he said they started throwing their arrows at the ladies of the house of Fatima. Wa Muhammada, wa Musibata. Imam Hussein told them all to go inside and stay inside. Now, not to come out of the tent. It is at this moment, Hamid bin Muslim reports, I saw a young daughter, a young girl who came, who was holding the robe of the Imam. This is Sakina, the daughter of Imam Hussein. She is with her father. After you have left, who is for us? She is crying. Imam looks at her and says, oh, my daughter, do not cry. My daughter, when I see you crying, my heart falls apart. Oh, my daughter, there is a long way for you to cry. I cannot see you crying. Go, my daughter, from now onwards, sleep with your mother, sleep with your aunt, for your father will not be there for you. Imam Hussein rides his horse now. He goes towards the battlefield and he is surrounded. They attack him from all sides. Then there is this voice that comes, Ya ayyatuhan nafsul mutmain, irji ila radhiki azyammar. Ya ayyatuhan nafsul mutmain, irji ila Razia, Allah is Razi with you, and you are Razi with him. Come, oh my slave, come, join those who are in heaven. Imam Hussein now is surrounded. What can I tell you? What is it that they did not use to hit with Imam Hussein? And they hit him with swords, and they hit him with arrows, and they even threw stones at him. At that time, Hurmala takes an arrow and shoots it at Imam Hussein. It hits Imam Hussein on his chest. The Imam removes that arrow from the back, and then he says, Bismillahi wa billah wa ala millati jaddi Rasulillah. Hussein cannot hold himself on the horse. Zuljana notices that Imam is about to fall down. He lowers himself, and Imam Hussein is now sleeping on the earth of Karbala. The enemies surround him. They still hit him. They strike him. Zainab, the daughter of Ali, was standing at the tent, watching out. Suddenly, she does not see her brother on the horse. She realizes what has happened. Therefore, she runs towards the battlefield. Wa Muhammada, wa Aliya, wa Husayna. She cannot get to where Imam Hussein is because he is surrounded by his enemies. There is a small tilak which is now called Talla Zainabiya. Zainab stands on this talla. And what does she see? In Ziyat-e-Nahiya that we will read today, Imam of the time mentions this. Shimr and the chest of Sayyid al-Shuhada. Shimr's head and the beard of Sayyid al-Shuhada. Zainab turns towards Umar ibn Saud. Yabna Saud, Yabna Saad, O Saad's son. What? The son of the Prophet is being slaughtered and you are watching. Umar ibn Saad turns away his head. And this is the time when Zainab has to leave. She says her final salutation to her brother. Zainab leaves and goes towards the tent. What happened next? Furat, you fresh water, begin to behave in a strange way. The earth began to tremor. Sky began to turn red. Jibreel, ma bayna zabin wa asman, in between heaven and earth, called out, Allah, kad kutila al-Husayn bi Karbala. Allah, kad zubiha al-Husayn bi Karbala. Zuljana went towards the tent, calling out, Abdalima. Zainab came to Sayyid al-Sajidin. Oh my son, what is happening in Karbala? It has become dark. What is happening in Karbala? Zainul Abidin told out, support me. Zainab supported Ali ibn al-Hussein. He stood up next to the door of the khayma. He said, oh aunt, lower, remove the curtains of the khayma. She raised the curtain. Zainul Abidin looked towards the sky. Assalamu alayka, ya Aba Abdullah. Zainab asked him, oh my son, whom are you saluting? He said, oh my aunt, my father's head is on the edge of the spear. Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein.